have you gone to that place? Pram Pram. Have you been? Oh.
It tell forest.
No,
you
no,
go there, was it
not
Kokodede? You know
Kokodede.
Kokodede. So Charlie, you know also.
I do, bro.
Charlie. So today, and then you catch us in United. And they ever you DM Ghana football. So over the weekend, the NPP, the New Patriotic Party, being led by Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, the Vice President, who is now their flag bearer, launched their manifesto, right? I think Takrade. Yeah. And then, as sports people, I can't want them.
Exactly.
Then we'll ask ourselves whether it is possible. But I say it is possible. So yeah, we'll ask ourselves whether it is really possible. Now we'll add the really. Whether it is really possible, is it doable, or is just lip service? As usual, our politicians are being we'll put gold on the floor for you when they know it is not even possible. So yeah, we'll pick the sports part of the manifesto and then we'll try and wrap our heads around it, whether it's possible, what we think they could do in place of what they proposed, or whether we think what they are saying will help or will not help us. So yeah, as usual, like I said, I'm your host, Yawolanyo. I have Kenox here and I have Max here with me. Charlie, before we even go into the thing, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you this guy, you. I beg, hit the subscribe button right now and put us a post notification. So when we post some of these content, you get to see it or get to hear from us. Okay, so Max, I'll start with you. This one, the science and math quiz. We both here. Then I give you a major question. Yeah, then you tell me what you think about the question. All right. So let me take it. So first thing, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia and the NPP says that they will establish a sports development fund to develop sports infrastructure, talent, and grassroots sports program. What do you think about this policy? In the first place, do you think it's a policy?
No, let me ask that man. No, that man, no, I have to ask him this question. You have been there for 8 years.
Okay.
8. When do you mean
he was a vice president. He was a mate.
Also a mate.
Also Mofaka and man.
Yo, Santa any paya so man
So here's the sports for me. The fact that he wants to establish, the fact that we don't have a sports fund.
No, as a country, don't we have one?
Development fund. Saying? That's what he's saying.
If it's saying so, then it means that Ghana is a very serious country. We are a very serious, problematic country. No, if you don't have this, so there's maybe when they are reading out the budget, the money they allocate here was.
It's obvious. Whenever they read the budget, you know that the sports and creative arts industry don't get a good chunk of the money. So
if he's saying so, no, he's trying to convince us to vote for him as sports people. So. Yeah.
Grassroots football
and
talent. He said talent and grassroots football. No, how do we establish it?
No, have you gone to that place? Pram Pram. Have you been?
It tell forest.
No, you go there, was it
Kokodede? You know Kokodede.
If we not talk that matter, self, you know if you do. You know go do. You know be say no if you do. You know go do. You know go do. You know go do. So if you know my hand.
I think the grassroots football thing is a very important thing we need to focus on in this country because see. One thing that we are not lacking in this country is talent. That one thing, we have everything, including one snack. So talent there we get, but you see, the talent is not enough. You have to harness the talent and invest in the talent so that it becomes fruitful. I mean, you can't have a seed and just throw the seed in the cupboard and expect it to grow and become a mighty tree. It doesn't work like that. You get it? So I think the talent bit, how they are going to do it, I don't know. Asamoah he was part of the people who have to sit down and draft this. So he was also one of the people who grew through the ranks, coach football and everything. So I'm thinking they have a way they're going to go about it. Maybe Jet, it will disappoint you. My guy, let me go to you to your major question. Yeah. He said we will upgrade the surfaces of our football pitches to meet the highest international standards. Into bracket the Kumasi, Accra, Cape Coast, Legon, Tamale, and Esipon. Esipon has sent them in. Esipon, that Esipon stadium that doesn't need upgrading. It needs breaking and starting everything all over again. Fresh. Esipon stadium.
Fresh, everything. It has to be done.
Producer, I beg, put the Esipon stadium, the current state of it.
It has to be done afresh.
Why? It has to be done afresh. Forget it.
It has to be done afresh.
So yeah, he said they'll upgrade the services of the Accra, Tamale, Legon, Esipon, and Kumasi. What do you think about this policy?
I think with this, it is possible.
Sure, no one there.
It is possible because I think when the Ghana Black Stars were about playing a match in Ghana, the captain at the time, Thomas Tepati, he made mention of the pitches. So definitely everyone in Ghana knows the Ghanaian pitches are not good.
Of course.
Okay, yeah. So definitely they can work things out, move to the grass authorities and the stadium authorities, those that are probably in charge of those things.
Okay.
Yeah, they can actually work something around and then it can be done.
All right. So cannot say it can be done, but I mean this one is possible. Like the way you are saying, it's possible. This one we go fit do them, so do them. All right. Let's move. Continue the construction of astroturfs in every constituency to boost the development of our talent, including juvenile football. This before you come, this astroturf thing, I have a problem with the astroturf thing, but you're allowed to have a bet on it before I even come with a problem. Yeah, so he said they're going to continue. Apparently, they are doing now and then. Let's give it to them. They are building the astroturf. Just that most of them were for campaigning purposes. Yes, but they are doing it. But they said they're going to continue it in the rest of the people, the constituencies that don't have it. What do you think about it?
For me, I don't buy into that.
Okay, why?
You see, let's take it. If you look at our players before.
Okay.
Abanya the ball, the catch will pass. Have you played one military before?
Okay.
The ball and by a daddy, but you have to break it.
So be able to control it.
The ball very well.
When you reach the good pitches.
It's easy for you.
That's why we have the Antoniana, the Cloises with the first touch.
Now, one time
Antoniana first touch. Don't try.
George Watson was saying, Charlie first, Obo Ghana now Kwabuchia. But then no ball was to have so Kwabuchika na heading him out. So you see, it is helping us, it is destroying our talent. They will go there, AstroTurf. You can't say you are going to AstroTurf to play, what's the name, small post.
Okay. But I tried.
No. Oh, small post. I can Ghana small post. Monday, Tuesday starts, but Wednesday starts, Thursday. No, they'll say that, AstroTurf, we are maintaining it. Similarly, we don't maintain it. It's your toy, yeah.
See, in as much as I understand, or I understand where you're coming from, I don't agree with you because the world is changing. The fact that we used to play on miniature, like you're saying, doesn't mean we should continue playing on miniature.
Exactly. I was about asking him.
I feel like we should develop. My issue with the AstroTurf is that it has health implications on the players. The turf is hard. If you play with stud on turf, you develop, it weakens your waist, and experts will tell you that most of our players having ankle, knee, and injuries in Europe whenever they play is because of where they play. Or try turf, no, most of the turf, the journey, like a turf first, you know. You get it. It's not the pitch is good. It's some concrete, level ground, then they put a turf on it. You play on it for a long time and you develop injuries in your knee.
Yeah.
So you go to Europe, injury, the ACL.
Yeah.
You understand me? Pate and co. Pate is having a bad injury streak because of some of these things. You get it?
But was Pate playing on a turf?
He was playing on wrong field. So if you don't want him to play on wrong field, don't put him on a turf. It's more or less the same.
Okay.
That's my issue.
So you think they have to do it well?
Better pitches.
Okay.
Shall we go to what's the name? Henry Kudus Meka. Why to do Meka? Be JTF at China.
Yeah.
Go to where the Juventus Academy. JTF. It's grass. Correct pitches. You can do it. It doesn't have to be big. Emulate some of these things so that the players get to play on better pitches and develop the skills there. The problem with this, the reason why they don't want to do these pitches is because of the maintenance culture. And now maintaining. That's the problem. They know when they do correct pitches, they can't maintain because, like you're saying, Manda Baka, Tuesday Baka, how will you maintain some of these things? That's the. But you see, that's also not an excuse. That's a mediocre way of thinking. To think because we can't maintain, so we shouldn't try. It's bad. So, Dr. Bawumia, I don't agree with the TEF. I think we can do the mini pitches like the Juventus Academy pitches, like the Right to Dream pitches in the constituencies. So we develop the talent with the good pitches. Do you get it? Yeah. So this one I don't agree with the TEF.
So you are disagreeing with the TEF. Don't you think we have to? He still have to build the TEF, but then do it well.
Fine, if you can do the TEF and do it well, fine. But I think
so. Let's encourage that rather instead of saying like you disagree with the TEF.
You have to TEF. You can't play on a normal day. Not try TEF. You know, normally TEF you play in the evenings where there's no sun. But I mean, players as an your school can be. You know, say you can't say they should come and play in the evening and go to school the next day. No. So it will make sense if you do better pitches, so they can play after school. Can it be? You understand that they can still rest and go to school. You know, because football is football and education, not football alone.
Yeah.
That's it. So I don't agree with the theft. Yeah. I think mini pitches like the Juventus Academy and Co will help. Yeah.
All right.
Let's move on. So support the revival of the Premier League and clubs to improve commercial viability and to create related jobs. I think this. Let me just I'll take it. I think this is a good initiative, but how you go do one? Football is one thing that has so many opportunities around it. If have you ever gone to watch a game at a Casper Stadium before?
Yeah, I have.
Good. Before you enter the stadium itself, or like a ashi kebab one side,
yeah,
and all popcorn, and
high prices. Too.
Thank you. You can argue the prices, but you see, football comes with all these other jobs.
Yeah.
Because when there's a Hassan Kotoko game at a Casper Stadium, kebab lo ba ho, omo lo ba ho, pure water, bottled water, e come force lo ba ho later.
Exactly.
So it means in a way it impacts the economy. And the Ghanaian economy is it's been bad lately. So some of these things, we use football to drive some of these things. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this one is not a bad idea. How is it going to help the clubs? That is where I want to ask you. How is it going to help the clubs? Give them money or what?
Yeah, the person talking.
No, do you have a problem with the person?
Yes.
Listen.
You have a problem with the person.
You see, I was telling you that. If you give me tomatoes, onion to prepare stew for and you give King tomato, onion, the same, you should prepare stew at different. You taste my own and say, AD or yeah, AD or yeah.
I think that
yeah, Baumia, we have tasted and
so who is going to do it? Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me let you continue. Your problem is with Baumia. So if Mahama said it, would you have agreed?
Yes.
Okay,
no. Yes, exactly.
Now I know where you stand. So
I
don't stress you again.
Yes, exactly.
I have prepared this for us to eat.
No.
I had to bait you to know where you stand. So your problem is that you don't even have a problem with the policy. You have a problem with who is saying
the person. Yes, and that's not right.
No. The one. But mom first you but they like it until when watch him more. Oh, he can't do it. It's like giving.
No, you need to tackle the policy, not the person.
The one bringing it is possible. Everything is possible.
Exactly.
No, but the one initiating the policy is the problem.
Okay.
So I beg everything can.
You think nothing can be changed?
With who is in charge? That be no more coming.
Okay. Like I said, I think it's a good. It's a good.
Oh no, it's a good initiative, but
how to follow up on it?
No
problem. Yeah. Okay, so let's Ken, this is your major question. Let's move to this. Let me take the last two and then we'll wrap up. Okay. So build 5,000 seater capacity stadiums for the new.
Look at his reaction. He knows it's not possible.
So Baumia is saying that they will build 6. No, that Ghana we had 10 regions.
Yeah.
You mean the school where 10 regions in Ghana.
That was at first.
There's no track and mean the school
okay.
When I was in Kenalfa and Omega, it was 10 regions in Ghana. I could have closed by and but now Ubisa be a
yeah,
because now there are 16.
Exactly.
But when I'm saying that the new 6 regions that they've added, they will build 5 seater capacity stadiums, 5,000 seaters. So they will build. It means they will build new 6 stadiums who will be having 5,000 seater capacities. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it can be done? I don't think it's something we need now. For the sports
I think honestly it can be done.
What are the new regions? Savannah, Oti, Northeast, Bono, Mineko, Hawaii. Do you think those places need stadiums?
Yes, I think it's possible.
Okay, and everything is possible.
Exactly.
But is it doable?
It's doable. Reason being that he, the person saying it, or probably the party bringing this on board, are actually aware of what Ghana has, or probably what's in the coffers of the Ghanaian community.
Oh my gosh, Kabe.
So let's say I'm coming. So let's say he or they are in power now. Okay. So this is just an assumption. They might know there's 2 Ghana cities in the coffers that can be done or like can be used to build this. Exactly. So on the other side, I feel like if it was the other party who had said this particular one or made this particular promise, I feel like maybe they wouldn't be able to do it because in this current state, they don't know what's in the coffers of the Ghanaian like society or like what Ghana has. So he being in power, okay, and he also saying this, I feel like it's possible they can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it would help the communities as well. Not only the communities, but probably, let's say Ghana Black Stars might be in country and then
they go exactly
to
Savannah.
Exactly.
At least it gives Savannah people the opportunity to interact with the Ghanaians.
Very good.
They be an Accra, Kumasi.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
Exactly.
I don't give it to you. Don't stress yourself. I agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
But you see, Mama, when asked about whether he will build new stadiums, when he met the journalist, he was like, no. What he think we can do is to upgrade the current ones we have to meet the standard.
Yeah.
So if Bawumia had come to tell me this, it's more feasible for me. You know, even though a 5,000 capacity stadium is in Kenya, same as 5,000, they say a big one.
Yeah.
But you see, starting from the scratch is the problem. Moreover, where you are taking them to, are they? You see, some of these projects should be able to pay for themselves moving forward, because we are in a position in the country where we can't be throwing money just anyhow. We should throw money at profitable ventures.
Exactly.
So you should invest the money into something that can pay for itself. I want to build a 5,000 seater capacity stadium at Savannah region, at Oti. Oti, do they even have do they even have clubs there? One, I'm coming.
Sure.
Do they even have clubs there? Who is going to assess some of these things? Even if there are clubs, can they even rent the places to use? So it means at the end of the day, the things are not going to pay for himself. A better burden on the country. So how about you use the money to upgrade the already existing ones, like you said earlier in the same manifesto? You get it? So that when this House of Folks and co, because before you House of Folks use it, they pay.
Exactly.
Thank you. When they use these places, you generate money. At least, put the chair. Why not to what? To maintain the facility.
Yeah.
Because so, Bawumia had told me this. I'm giving you free apport. Maybe you want to adjust your manifesto. If you had told me this, it will be more feasible for me.
Why is he behaving like that?
But build new ones, and everybody wish they get new things. But you see, let's not lie to ourselves as Ghanaians. We know we are in a very bad state in terms of our economy. So don't come and be telling me. That's the reason some of these things, I feel like they are lip services.
Okay.
You understand me? Yeah.
So do you think, per what you said, Mahama is saying he would probably come and upgrade the ones we have already?
Okay.
Yes. So even if he upgrades the ones we have, there are still 3 or 4 teams playing at one particular stadium. Can they maintain the pitch?
So you see, that's the thing. I agree with you. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying that my issue with maintaining what I'm talking from a financial point of view, where you want to start 6 new stadiums.
They can also rent them out.
Where you said
not only for football reasons.
Thank you, but we are in a country where if you use stadium for football, for non-footballing reasons, you will mess the stadium up.
Exactly. So since he knows about this, probably he's going to provide the cover pitches and all those things, so we could be able. I don't know why he's looking at me. So we could also rent the stadiums out, not only for region, not only
east and northwest,
exactly
to who Stoneboy.
Anyone who would be interested in renting, not only for football reasons. Yes.
I think you have somebody defending you here.
Oh.
See, once this person is against, this person is you have no choice.
Okay.
All right.
He is attacking the person.
I know, right? So the last and final policy, so I will cut. Producer is already on my neck, please. So, promote school sports by establishing a Ghana. No. Let me take this one.
Promote school sports. I want that one. I want that one.
Please, I'm the host.
I want that one.
There's this thing that really.
Red, gold, green, square now.
Actually, I'll show the promote school sports one because I got my hit up. So let's talk this one rather. Start a Operation Olympic Glory program by dedicating resources towards the preparation and readiness of athletes to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, USA and beyond. The reason why I'm taking this one is because Charlie Azamati and Co.
I'm a bomb.
Now at the Olympics and now we took only 6 athletes to the Olympics. Only 6. And we didn't even come with Miliki chance for Kebashi.
Where?
Not one. Not one medal.
Alumida ne kasko one.
Understand me? So I think this one they need
But
if they need, I'll give both of you 30 seconds.
That's Azamati train in Ghana.
That's the problem. So he said he's going to what? He's going to start an Olympic Glory program. I am assuming that it includes infrastructure, it includes investment in the talent, in recruiting the talent from our high schools. It also includes a sort of a stipend, like some allowance be for these talents that we are going to be recruiting. So that they don't because see, as a material co, they were being sponsored or they were in school, university, they had scholarships in those schools. Yeah. So those schools were investing in these things. That's the reason they were to develop it. Yeah. If you find a 100-meter runner in maybe, let's say, Northern region, maybe St. Francis Xavier, SHS, who can really run, the least you can do is bring them here, give them some sort of allowances so that they don't have to depend, they don't have to be going to look for jobs. They can focus on these things and then they'll get good at it. So when the time is up, by 2024, they can really compete with the Lions and co. You get it?
So soon.
I'm just saying, for 4 years, if you are that good, if you start now, if you are that good,
I don't think it's
if you are averaging 10-15 seconds in a 100-meter race, from now to 4 years, as long as you're 9 seconds. Good. So, I mean, 4 years is, if you can start it, you may know. Now 2028, I think it makes sense. What do you think about this particular policy? No,
I'm not attacking
him. For this one.
No. Glory, Olympic glory, of you, or we go get some.
So what do you think? How do you think? Do you think it's possible? How do you think they should approach this one?
Okay, you see, let me start from the school thing, high school thing. You see, red, gold, green, red, yellow, green. That thing we are doing. So if maybe you are in Achimota, green track, King, Amastek, red track. And King is a very good runner. So when it's athletics time, the problem is that we are doing it at red time. So you the green, you didn't hear of it. So we put the chef we only have potential. So it cannot be possible. So I beg that man saying that thing. No, listen. Red, gold, green, we were the team we are saying Olympic glory.
Okay.
Only Charlie Numo is one way. Entry.
Okay, I know. King,
yeah.
Look at it from this angle for me. The fact that we did very bad in the just ended Olympics, moving forward. You know, Ghana used to be making medals, especially in boxing.
Yeah, boxing. Yeah,
you know, the fact that we are not able to send boxers to the Olympics was bad. Look at it from that point of view. Do you think it's something that I think if it doesn't do anything, at least the football and co, we are managing it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't do anything, this particular one there, you should do it. Take on that.
I think this policy. I think this policy is actually great. Okay. So we could probably get the talents. And then train them.
Good.
To the 2028 Olympics. Yeah. So I think it's a very good policy he's bringing on board, and it would help.
Because I mean, when we're in school, right? You know, people when we do interco, Akwetia and co. So maybe you still
was it okay? Let me ask you. I'm question now. Was it red, gold, green?
It doesn't matter.
It wasn't.
When so school time, right? I'm Akwetia and the rest of them. You know, maybe this guy. When I was in school, I don't know if you met this senior. I have to say it. He's my senior guy. Sorry, he's my senior. Just I have to say that. There was my school father Sami.
Yeah. 100 and 200 meters runner. Yeah.
Right. So maybe Sami, Ope them.
Yeah.
You gather them.
Click.
Right. Click. You know the voice. Click and co. So maybe you know. Maybe St. Martin's has Click, Sami and co. But maybe Accra Sports Stadium is the best that can harness this talent. So instead of them continuing in St. Martin, we'll bring them up from St. Martin. Maybe they'll come to Achimota or Accra. Right, to come and continue education, so they are closer to the talent. I'm just saying. Okay. Right, because maybe we know that the Lagos Sports Stadium is better off to handle some of these things. So, we'll give them scholarship to the University of Ghana. Then we will know that to handle this green and gold and something, so we'll group them somewhere and then pay attention to them.
Yeah, when we group them at the tertiary level, I think that would be better.
Yeah. Maybe University of Ghana could. They know the University of Ghana Stadium. You can use that to do what? To do harness this talent, and by 2028, so guys, Baumia, sorry, Dr. Mahamadou Baumia, I'm sorry, Dr. Mahamadou Baumia, please.
What's your problem?
Please, guys. if you don't do anything,
where is he coming to do it?
Just one day they need me.
Yeah.
The Olympics one.
Yeah.
It really they need me. I'm begging you. Please. Should you win?
So
Should you win 2024 elections and become the president 2025, come 7th January 2025 and beyond, please, this one, dear, do this one for me. Alright, guys, so we'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the pod, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment. I'll see you on the flip side of things. We are